We take it for granted that you're not a f***ing idiot.
So let's talk about day one of Midgardsblot. So first off, I had to get from Oslo station, which is actually a really nice station. There's so much going on there. But I want to talk to you really about what it means to go to these festivals and how you set yourself up for success, which obviously means packing the right equipment, which I can do a whole nother video on that. There's loads of videos out there, but you must get supplies for the journey. I tell you now. I come to Norway quite a lot, so I kind of just grab and go. It's always a lot cheaper here than it is as you get out into the sticks, and as you know from any festival, it's going to be pricey. Now those who are asking what I use, everything's done on apps and cashless payments in Norway, I found, unless you go to the top some villages, but I use Revolt or Revolut, I can't remember how you say it. So I just grabbed the train. Now there's 2 trains to get to Midgardsblot, the festival I'm at, but I'm going to the one that I'm going to butcher all these names of Skopum. What I love, it's quite accessible. If you hear any noises, because I'm literally recording this backstage, okay? So I grab my seat, you'll see me grab a seat. This is so easy. Everything's in English and Norwegian. It's so simple. It's a straight train. By the way, wait till you see the space on these trains, okay? This is the disabled access, so there's already built in. Look at the size of these trains. You can walk through freely, and there's so much accessibility, which is what I love. You travel through. It takes about an hour from Oslo. I use it to just do some reading and catching up. I get off the station, I only get picked up straight into the festival. First thing I do, I'm going to tell you now, is go walk around the festival. Now this is before it's open to the public, so a lot of these are just stall holders. I take pictures where I want to make sure I want to come back later on in the evening, and I get to know some of the people going around. It's really important because you build rapport, because this has got a reenactment site, which is what I'm walking through right now, and you want to kind of make friends. This lady's doing braiding. I'm going back to see her later, and I just enjoy walking around and getting a scope of what I want. So I take a few shots as I go. I will be inserting a few of the photos as I go round, because I have obviously a deadline and I have my own like, how do you say, targets I have to get for my job here. So I'm walking, and you see now there's more punters coming because they've opened up the gates, and this is like the quiet day. So, you know, people are, this is like, the doors are barely open, so there's not a lot of people, and it's where some of the reenactors get ready and warm up and stuff, and you see people already buying merch, so it's kind of getting a theme. I love this store. I go every year. It's about Metalheads Against Bullying. I think it's a well worth campaign. Every year I buy a new wristband. So listen, just talk to the people. It's one of the most important things. Get your face around, because they'll be more readily engaged with you. So I also meet crew, and one of the things I like to do is meet other photographers. So here I am just meeting this guy. He works alongside us, and we always share our contacts. I really get friendly with photographers. There's always this rumor that people don't get on. We really do. You can see it's starting to fill up now, and you're starting to see a lot more punters coming in, a lot more crew. So I head back to the media tent, but then I head out. There's this amazing blood festival. Blood. I say I'm terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. I bastardize everything of this language. I meet some people. I take some photos. One of the things I really do is, if they ask me to take photos on their phones, I do that for them. Mainly because I spend the first day just getting to know some of the punters and the people attending, because I think they're the people that also make the festival so amazing. So this guy was showing some tricks on his phone, how to put it on super wide and get these like super cool pictures. He was so appreciative of that, and I just loved his costume. Yes, that is what you think on their faces. It's part of the ceremony. So we carry on walking through. This is where a lot of the food is. By the way, the food at this festival is phenomenal, particularly that chef you just saw in the top. So I like to get out and around and take a note of where lots of people congregate and stand and have a look. Now, one of the things we don't get to use, by the way, that's my boss. She's the most organized person in the entire world. I knew exactly where I need to be every second of every day. And this is a guy this is his daughter. I photographed her at the Blot Fest, and she asked me for some help. So I sorted that out for her. Now, I'm very lucky that I can bring a laptop here and there's a high-speed internet, but being able to just to send an image to somebody is a really good idea. It really makes people more encouraged to be around you. Now, you can choose to do that if you want to, but sometimes I just do that because I think it builds relationships, and this is my second time at this festival. I love this little chef guy. That's his grandma with him, and he's such a little legend. I made sure I got them portraits because so often the staff are missed, and there's some really great people amongst it. Make sure you keep walking around. Now, I am meant to photograph the bands as well. This woman I've met a few times, by the way. So walking around means I get a good lay of the land, but it also gives me, like, people used to see me with a camera, because some people can be a bit standoffish. This guy I've met so many times. I love his hair. And then, you know, you go into the bands and people start talking to you and they want their pictures taken, and you suddenly get a bit more of a connection. Now, obviously you want candid, and people can be a bit shy about that. But still, making yourself known as a photographer. This is a fellow photographer. Her husband is doing the drone flying over the festival. By the way, you should check it out. Go look at Midgardsblot. I'm sure it's going to be up there. It's on their marketing. So, you know, this is one of the first bands on. I mean, considering this is literally just open, look how busy it is already. I got some great shots here, walking through the crowd. I could have gone in the pit, but I decided the first bands, I just wanted to kind of get the people. There's some great viewing points. These are accessible viewing points for those people who are less able, so they can be wheelchair users, but they do allow some of us press photographers up there. so that's where I went. Obviously updating my social media to let my friends know that I'm living my best goddamn life. And that's another tip. Keep uploading on social media because the venues love it. This is real characters. These two guys are absolute characters. This guy kept meeting members of his family he hasn't seen in years at the festival, which was really cute. But yeah, when you're uploading to social media, you want to keep it going up because not only will people at the festival find you, but you'll probably get reshared by the festival themselves. So even if you just edit quickly and like remove or whatever it is, just keep it and tag them in. So I went here, which is the sauna by the jetty, and I just wanted a moment of quiet and get some shots here. People swim nude around here, but I made a couple of friends, which you're going to see in a clip. But honestly, just enjoy the silence. And my face, obviously. I mean, look at me. Hey, who this? Who this? It's me, on my own, but not for long.
Hey, that in Norway, we sort of take it for granted that if you walk in the mountains or along the coast or you're on the sea or whatever,
Yeah.
we take it for granted that you're not a fucking idiot.
I took some pictures of you while saying this.
And if you are, it's your own fucking problem. So if I want to be a fucking idiot and jump,
No health and safety in Norway?
there is when you get paid.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you're at the mercy of Mother Nature.
This is on film, so this is film camera, this is digital. I think I got it, dude.
You got it?
Yeah, I got something for sure.
So I made sure I go out after to try and get some of the suppliers selling, but also that beautiful light ring because your girl's got to get rebooked. So I want to make sure I get enough of the suppliers because if they use the images, the festival are happy. Also, you find people really relaxed and chilling out like this couple, right? So trying to get this warm light to show how cool the festival is. It's not just about the music. That's the point of being a festival photographer. You have to capture the festival, so go around. Sometimes this is just simply with a 50mm, but 24-70, whatever you've got, you want, because the low light, you need to have a low light capability lens. Don't be afraid of ISO though, especially with the new mirrorless systems. So many people shy away from it. But you can see how dark it is. So I highly recommend you bring yourself some sort of torch, which I do have, that clips to my bag. The best investment I ever had. I talk to the supplier a lot. I buy a lot from her. I feel like I buy quite a bit from her. She's really lovely. Here I am checking some stuff out. There I am. Peep me. She's showing me her wares. I'm taking pictures to send to all my friends because my friends literally send me shopping lists from overseas and I buy them while I'm here. Good job I bought an empty suitcase, right? Thank you, British Airways, for making it super cheap-ish to fly here. So when I do these images, I do load them up onto my Pixie set. I do have to send them in a different format to the festival themselves, but Pixie set allows me to send them direct to people. Now I do have a discount code. You'll see that at the bottom in the description. So if you're interested, go grab that. But while I spend even more money, let's disappear into the night. And you can see just how dark it is. By the way, the noise is because we are in a media tent and I have friends here. So see you in the next video. Bye.